right, guys, today I'm going to bring you the top 5 things that are going to get your home sold the fastest and bring in wheelbarrows full of money, baby. All right, everybody loves selling fast and everybody loves more money. So let's get into the top 5 things that are going to get you those 2 things when selling your house. All right, number 1 is an absolute must. Number 1 and 2 are absolute musts. Number 1 is the MLS. You've got to be on the MLS. It's the multiple listing service. And what it does for you is it sends an IDX feed to all the major brokerage sites, right? And it gets you onto big sites like Zillow and Redfin and Trulia and Realtor and all of them. If you're putting your home as a for sale by owner on Craigslist and hoping, that's exactly what you're doing is hoping. It's not going to happen because all eyes, buyer's eyes and realtor's eyes, are on that MLS, okay? So that is an absolute must. Number 2 is just as important. It's your price. If you're coming in with a home valued at $300,000 and you're wanting to price like everybody else on the planet at $320,000 or $330,000, you're going to be compared to homes that are actually worth $320,000 and $330,000. And a lot of times they don't even look at it. You don't get the showings, right? So by the time you do drop to a reasonable price, it's been 2 or 3 months. It's too late. They're not excited. The excitement comes in those first few days when your listing's hot. So you have to be priced right from the get-go, all right? Number 3 are your pictures. What do you look at when you look at a listing, right? You're not reading anything. You literally have your search criteria in, and then you've got, 200 that pop up, and you're just flying through as quick as you can, looking at all the beautiful kitchens and the sexy pools. You're just flying through them, right? They are doing the same thing, right? And by they, I mean buyers. So you want to make sure that your photos not only look great, but they're done by a professional. There is an immense difference between a professional photographer and someone who just does it part-time, okay? So you want to see those differences and absolutely get a pro. And here's a tip for you. If you want to know how somebody does, just look at their portfolio, man. If you want to check out your realtor and his photographer, go look at the listings that your realtor has and you'll see exactly what they're going to offer for you because they're going to use the same photographer, right? Number 4 is a big one. It's the write-up because once you've looked at the photos, you want to know the details of the home. So listen, specs, I'm not even talking about specs, right? Like accurately filling in how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms and how many garage stalls. That's a given. You better have that done, okay? I'm talking about that little paragraph that goes in the details section and describes your home to the buyer. Now, I'll tell you my personal opinion is you need to sell your house by selling the sizzle, not the steak. They can see the steak. The steak is the 3 beds, the 2 bathrooms, the 2-stall garage, the acre that your home is on, right? That is the steak. I'm talking about the sizzle, the way you feel when you're in your backyard because the way it's landscaped and the way it's set up and the custom set up grill back there, right? All of that stuff, the way it makes you feel. Talk about the parties that you've had and how many of your friends you've been able to invite over and how great those experiences have been. And when Christmas rolls around, the huge great room that we have with 2-story sprawling ceilings and the immense Christmas tree that I can decorate and it can't get anywhere near the top even though it's huge because our ceilings are so big. When you sell the sizzle and not the steak, it gets people's emotions drawn in. They can read the steak. It's on all of those different things that they have to fill in when they fill in the MLS information. So forget about that. They can read it. When I read, this Rambler is a beautiful 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,463 square foot. You just wasted a whole bunch of space then. They've already read that. Get to the emotional part, okay? And then 5th, I'm a little partial, is a good realtor. I want to tell you why you need a good realtor and the difference, which really it's the same thing, between an average realtor and a great realtor. You are going to hit obstacles. It's going to happen. Maybe you know about them. Maybe your realtor's got them under control and you'll never even find out about them. But I'm telling you, with every deal, there are obstacles, okay? If you've got a good realtor, they're going to call you up and tell you, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I'm really sorry, but we hit a hurdle. I don't know if it's going to close. And then they're going to sit down in their desk and they're going to hope everything works out. They're going to hope that buyer's agent, they're going to hope that lender, that inspector, that appraiser, that whoever comes through and gets the deal done. A solid realtor, man, a great realtor is going to come through and make it happen. They are also going to call you and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, listen, we've got a problem. Here it is. It's A, B, and C. I'm working on A and B by doing this, and I'm going to work on C in the morning by calling this guy. This is what I'm doing, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to come up with another plan and another plan and another plan. I'm going to make it happen. Let me give you an example, okay? Let's say that the closing date is on the 1st. You've got the closing date on the 1st, but all of a sudden, the moving company's plans change. Nothing you can do about that, and we can't get there until the 3rd. That's a little ugly, okay? A lot of people are going to freak out, and it's going to turn into a big issue. What a great agent's going to do is get on the phone immediately with the other side and say, listen, is this a big deal? Can you move in on the 3rd? Cool, no big deal. We don't have to worry. You can't move in on the 3rd. Okay. Can we, I haven't talked to my client yet. Can we do hotel rooms? Should I get you a rental home? Do we need, you just start thinking of all the different things that you can do to make sure that your clients and the clients on the other side are taken care of, okay? And then you keep in communication with those people. That is the difference between an aggressive, outgoing, great negotiating realtor and just an average person who sits there and responds and reacts to everything, right? You want someone aggressive who's out there working for you. Those are the big 5 things that are going to get you the most amount of money and sell your home as quickly as possible. I'd love it if you guys would hit the like button, and please, if you like the information I'm putting out, just go subscribe. I appreciate it, guys. You guys have a fantastic day and stay fired up.